Alright, so what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Nothing CMF Phone 1. And so what this phone is, it's basically, obviously it's by CMF, Nothing by CMF. And so what this means is that it's kind of Nothing's like little approach to budget items such as headphones, watches, and of course, Nothing phones. And so what this is it's basically a phone that starts at $199 and it ranges with great hardware for its price. And so we're going to talk about that today. And so the first thing and most thing that's important is you want storage. And so this bad boy has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and so it has what we call a RAM booster, which whenever it's needed, say you're playing video games on your phone, you're mobile gaming, or you're just like doing a lot of multitasking, the RAM booster will kick in and it adds another 8 gigabytes of RAM. And so what this gives it is it will give it 16 gigabytes of RAM maximum, but it will hold a battery life when you just need to use the 8 gigabytes of RAM. And it also has 128 gigabytes of storage. You can upgrade it, of course, to 256 gigabytes of storage, as well as has expandable memory where you can add in, say, 2 terabytes of expandable memory maximum. So most phones don't have that today, and so I like how Nothing took the approach and decided to do that, especially with the CMF phone. And so yeah, let's talk about it. And so the colors are black, orange, and light green. Now, I would say the light green kind of looks a little bit like a dark mint green, but I'll let you guys decide that down there in the comments. And if you guys enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like button and definitely subscribe to the channel. We're getting to the point where we're almost at 300 subs, so it'd be super cool to celebrate that with you guys. And so let's talk about what's under the hood. Like, what is the CMF phone built out of? We have a 50 megapixel Sony rear camera along with a 16 megapixel front facing camera with ultra XDR capabilities, as well as AI vivid bonds. And so what this does is it will say you are taking a video on the front facing camera, but you want it to be a little bit smooth, right? And so you're going to add a little bit of AI in there. And so it's going to, say adjust the lighting or adjust the frame rate and things like that in real time. Now, I don't think the ultra wide module has OIS, which is optical image stabilization, but has 2 cameras, 50 megapixel rear, as well as the ultra wide camera. We are rocking a MediaTek Dimensity 7300 series, and what this is it's on a 4 nanometer process, and it has 8 different cores. Probably 4 cores are for GPU and 4 cores are for the CPU. And so, it's going to be pretty efficient when it comes to thermals and things like that, especially because it's on a 4 nanometer process. As well as we have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which will allow for 23 hours of video playback, 45 hours of listening to music, 43.6 hours of voice calls, as well as 33 watt fast charging and 5 watt reverse charging. And so that leads us to the optical fingerprint reader. So you can, say, put a lock on it and it will quickly unlock by you just putting your finger on it, and it will unlock. As well as a 5G connectivity bandwidth, so supports 4G, LTE, and up, as well as Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 6. So Wi-Fi 6 will allow for faster connectivity. Bluetooth 5.3 will allow for seamless switching, I guess, when it comes to CMF buds or Nothing ear A's. And so now let's talk about the display. And so with the display, we're rocking a 6.67 inch AMOLED display. So it has perfect black levels and perfect color contrast ratios. It doesn't have an always on display, and that's just because it's AMOLED instead of an LTPO display. And so we got 120 hertz which, let me just say something. The iPhone SE doesn't even have 120 hertz, and it's $429. And it still looks like the iPhone 8. Anyway, that's my statement for today. And then we have a 2000 nits peak brightness along with Nothing's operating system, which is Nothing OS 2.6, which is powered by Android 14, and it gets 2 years of feature drops. And so what this means is that after 2 years, it will probably go to Nothing OS 4.0. And so what this means is that will be its last feature drop. And then after 4.0, it will most likely just be getting security patches for 7 years, which is still good. I mean, like, come on, the iPhone 5 is still getting iOS updates for security patches. So super cool. We also have special features such as, and this is like the best part of the whole phone, are these special features. And so we have an integrated design with interchangeable locking mechanisms that can offer different things. And so all these accessories, I think, are going to run you around $20. And so we got a kickstand for, whenever you're watching movies and you just want to put it on a little kickstand. We also have a CMF wallet, as well as a lanyard. Yeah. So we have a lanyard too. And so I like how they're doing it. The wallet can hold 3 cards. The lanyard is helpful to, wrap it around your wrist, and the kickstand is helpful for when watching movies and things like that. So obviously the wallet is kind of like the MagSafe wallet, 3 cards only. It doesn't really work for me, but it's still super cool. But the interchangeable design is super cool. Like, it's durable enough, and you can basically take off the little screw or the pin on the back, and then you just put a accessory in that little pin slot, and then you can screw it back on it, and then it's perfectly safe and it won't fall off. And the other thing is that you can also change the color of it, because Nothing made the back plates easy to remove. You can unscrew the back plate, and after unscrewing the back plate, you can say, oh, I want to rock the orange one. I have the black one, but now I want to rock the orange one, or I want to rock the light green one. So super cool. And so that leads us to the 2 lacks that I guess you could say that don't really fit me. And so the reason why is because I do these every day. NFC doesn't have NFC, and so what that means is that obviously you can't read NFC tags and things like that, but it also means that you won't be able to, say, use Google Pay or things like that. You won't be able to pay with your phone. Also lacks wireless charging. Now, that's normal and common for budget phones to not have wireless charging, and I bet that this one doesn't have wireless charging because the back is interchangeable, and so they don't want you to mess with that copper coil. And so what is inside the CMF phone box? You got the CMF 1, you got the USB-C cable, obviously paperwork, the SIM ejector tool, and then they'll pre-apply a screen protector for you for free. So that's kind of your CMF Phone 1 update. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Also, we got an Instagram. So yeah, go check me out. Link is in the description. And, watch another video. That's how the algorithm works. The algorithm, takes your guys' views, and yeah. But anyway, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.